till I know you're here. It's a full-on comet passing the way I see it in Virginia. I see it in big poofy clouds, but if you look, those little black comets, those are diamonds twirling through the sky, shining light off of them. Or they're the holes of the system and they're shining diamond light through them. Because that's why we get the rainbow. The rainbow when the sun hit. Because just like any lead or prism, you know, like lead crystal or prism, it creates a rainbow. Orbiting crystal comet system, almost 2 years now. And it forms into the that face comet. All this is just comets looking like a face, depending on the angle you're at, depending on your angle, depending on your angel. See, these are just comets racing. Comets racing to this around the sun. Comets racing with their nebula, which is glass type gas. This looks like a nose and eyes just because of bilateral symmetry. Another thing that Odioden made me aware of, bilateral symmetry. It's just us thinking, oh, 2 eyes was, well, that must be a face. Well, it could be a lead object with 2 moons. And then another one. And replicated to a finish. But the rainbow is the cut. Either the cut or the lead in it. Because just like crystal, you can get a nicely cut prism and it'll produce a rainbow effect, or you can get crystal with lead in it and it'll produce a rainbow effect. Crystals also do, but I'm talking about polished, shiny, polished, just with any light on it at all. It's lead in the crystal that makes it have the prism effect. I know this because I was going to sell pictures and make tea. And I was going to size pictures, like nice quality crystal pictures, so you guys can make sun tea. But in the process, I learned about crystal, and I learned about rainbows, and I didn't do it. But I learned something in the process, all part of the learning process. Even though it was a failure, it was an idea. I didn't go, just when you let the universe lead you, when you let this system lead me a bit, you kind of have to go in every direction. But I've got a couple different things that I finally landed on. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. One of which actually I've told you about both of them really. One of which I was just talking about. That's the more simple of the because I already have the website. I'm just gonna help you guys have somewhere to up storage to safe. It'll be there. You don't have to pay. It'll be there for a couple years at least. Maybe, I'm thinking 5 at least. And you can store your stuff there. Nobody else will have access to it. If you don't trust me, you think I'm doing it, whatever, don't. Okay? I am not trying to get you stuff. It's here. It will be here if you need it, if you want it, if you think you can utilize it. If not, don't. Just a storage locker. It's all for our vets. Until we need them. All right. That's all. I don't want you guys to lose them. Take care of your SD cards or whatever you get this stuff on. Okay? Take good care. Okay, there's a comet racing on the top, making that ripple effect. Tear the atmosphere. That's the rainbow. It's not the chemicals, it's the cut. Well, it could be that. I take that back. I guess if the lead in it makes it, then that is the chemical. I don't know if it's from lead iron oxide. I think this thing is sucked in a little bit of everything. The racer. Yeah, I don't know if it's repetitive nebula outgas